Yoga removes wrinkles on the face. Hello. This is an exercise designed so that you and I can work together in a real-time progression. Before each practice session, you should meditate in the diamond pose like this for a few minutes. Here, as usual, to save time, I will sit with you like this for about 1 minute. 1 minute. During the exercise, except when you need to observe, you can close your eyes to enhance concentration and increase the efficiency of muscle and mind movement. Listen to the chime of the clock hands as well as the start and end bells of each movement so that we can easily accompany each other. Come on, pay attention to follow me. I place my right hand close to the base of the neck above the ribcage like this. The left hand presses on the outside of the right hand to strengthen the right hand. Here we will perform the front neck stretch technique. 1 minute. We proceed slowly, at the same time 2 movements are, both hands pressed on the front leg of the neck. At the same time, lift your chin straight up towards the ceiling. Combine well with 4-phase breathing in the lower abdomen. We rest for a moment in this diamond pose. Now, we will stretch the right neck muscle and do the same. Now, I put my left hand on the right ankle like this. The right hand grips the outside of the left hand to increase strength. Now, take a deep breath in your lower abdomen in phases 1 and 2, 1 minute. Slowly squeeze your hands down to the base of your right neck. At the same time, gradually tilt the head to the left, slowly stretching the right neck muscles as much as possible. Always breathe in 4 phases with the lower abdomen. Come on, let's rest for a few seconds with the diamond pose. Now, do the same thing, stretch the left neck muscle. One minute. The two hands press firmly on the foot of the left neck, slowly tilting the head to the right. The left neck muscles are slowly stretched. Now, I rest again in the diamond pose for a moment. I sit and rest for a moment like this. Now, we will stretch the neck in a different way. Come on, I use my whole right hand to hold my head like this. The right shoulder blade is pressed against the right ear. Then, wrap my right hand over my head to the other side, pressing it to my left ear. The entire arm, forearm and hand hold the head together. And, we start by taking a deep breath in the lower abdomen with breathing phases 1 and 2. Then, for 1 minute. Please slowly pull your head in an arc, circling upwards, tilting to the right. Combine well with 4-phase breathing with the lower abdomen. Now, we still use my right hand to raise the head back to the original straight position. Sit and rest in the Dhyanand pose like this for a moment. Now, we will do the same for the other side, stretching the right neck muscle with the left hand. The left arm wraps around the head in the same way. And, compress the lower abdomen slightly through breathing phase 1 and 2. 1 minute. Slowly, use the left hand to pull the head in an arc, both up and around to the left. The right neck muscles are thus stretched to the maximum. Now, use the left hand to raise the head back to the original upright position. We rest in the diamond pose for a moment. Now, please let's get into baby pose. There are many variations of the baby pose, tailored to different training goals. In this exercise, please pay attention to do it this way. We rest the lower abdomen on the thighs, without advancing the bust, grasping the hands and feet and placing the forehead on the floor, and then relax the whole body in this position. 1 minute. Breathe evenly, slowly and deeply 4 phases with the lower abdomen. Although the 4-phase breathing in this position may seem a bit difficult, the compression in the lower abdomen thus stimulates the blood circulation to the brain and the blood circulation to the face becomes very active. Now, we will also perform the process of stretching the back neck muscles. The fingers of the 2 hands intertwine like this, and then wrap the head behind the nape of the neck. And then, 1 minute. Slowly lift yourself up and push yourself forward like this. Let's proceed slowly. You will feel a stretch in the muscles not only in the back of your neck, but also down your back. Exercise very slowly, because if you move too fast, the muscles will not be stretched in time, and may even be injured. Combine well with 4-phase breathing, with the lower abdomen. Come on, let's go back to baby pose for a moment. Here we will practice in the same position as headstand pose for 1 minute. Only very different point is that the point of contact with the floor will not be at the top of the head but in the front area, the forehead area. Furthermore, let's focus our mind on the contact area between the forehead and the floor. Bend your legs like this without straightening your legs like in headstand pose. In this reverse position, also try to breathe in 4 phases, with the lower abdomen. Although I know this is a difficult thing for many people, but because 4-phase breathing like this in yoga in general is very necessary and especially necessary for therapeutic yoga, both healing and improving the body, both physically and mentally. Try to practice, surely you will soon get used to and practice proficiently. Now, let's get out of the way by putting each foot on the floor like this. And, rest in baby pose for a moment. Please note that one should immediately switch to baby pose like this, not sit upright after such an upside down position. Then, sit back in the diamond pose like this for a moment to regain your sense of space. Come on, please continue to practice with me. We put the hands on the floor in front like this. Then place the forehead between the hands. Here, on the floor, two hands are arranged like this. And, the position of the forehead between the hands is like this. We'll get into the same pose as just now, but we'll arch our backs. Please step your feet forward, raise your butt high, and gently bring each foot up. We balance in this position. Note that you should always breathe in 4 phases with your lower abdomen. Come on, inhale and compress, phase 1 and phase 2, 30 seconds. Slowly perform the following movements at the same time. 2 feet move backwards. On the contrary, the belly is advanced forward, the body bends like a C like this. At this time, the pressure is somewhat increased on our nose. This pose should be practiced a few times in each session. We also exit in the same way as above, down each foot gently. Rest in baby pose like this for a moment. And, in the diamond pose we regain the sense of space. And, after a period of several sessions, weeks or months, if you are able, please practice one of the following poses before the end of the session. I'm in the same position as above. Bend the body into a C shape. Then, slowly shift your weight toward your belly, and also slowly lift your head off the floor. We maintain this pose for a moment, a few seconds or a few tens of seconds depending on your ability. Here I will maintain this pose with you for about 30 seconds. Always breathe evenly, slowly and deeply by the lower abdomen, 4 phases. We also exit like above, down each foot gently. You can rest in this baby pose for as long as you want. Wish you good practice, healthy and beautiful. Thank you, goodbye and see you again.